Hi, this week's Torah portions are, it's a double portion, Vayakhel and Pekude. They start in Exodus chapter 35 and they take us through the end of the book of Exodus. It's also a very special Shabbat. It's a Shabbat that immediately precedes the first day of the Hebrew month of Nisan. And Nisan is the month that Passover comes out in. And this Shabbat, because it's right before the first of the month of Nisan, is called Shabbat HaChodesh. Literally Shabbat of the month, but really it's referring to the special month of Nisan. And actually, Nisan is one of the 4 Jewish New Years, which also tells us how important that month is because of the Exodus. So in addition to the regular portions, we read the first several verses in Exodus chapter 12 that talk about God's command that the Jewish people should take a lamb and prepare it in a certain way. It has to be prepared and slaughtered, and that's the Passover dinner as we get to the evening of Passover. There's one commentary that says something that's really, I think, so powerful psychologically. He says that action shapes character. Basically, he says, why all the specifics about how the lamb has to be prepared and all the different actions you have to do? He says, you know why? It's to teach us this fundamental principle that action shapes character. That if you take someone who's a neutral kind of person and force them to do things that are really bad, the person will become a bad person. And conversely, a person who does really not much and you really get him to a situation where he's constantly doing good deeds, the person becomes a good person. So really it's you are what you do, essentially. And that's really so important because it really teaches us that the more we do acts of goodness and kindness, the more it becomes part of who we are as a person, a part of our very character. So let's get out there and do it, and do acts of kindness and really transform ourselves. Have a great week.